my first contact with the concept came through a telephone call from the then Mayor of Victoria, Alan Lowe, who had just received a report from a task force that he had put in place in 2007 to take a look at problems that were increasing in Victoria and hadn't, prior to that, been of major significance, dealing with people on the streets suffering from mental illness, from addiction, and from homelessness. And arising out of that study that he commissioned by a task force named by him in 2007, one of the recommendations was that there had to be a coordinated effort to deal with the growing homelessness problem in Victoria, in the Greater Victoria area. And up to that point, there had been no coordination of the effort to bring all of the various parties together. So I accepted the mayor's invitation to become co-chair with him of what turned out to be the Greater Victoria Coalition to End Homelessness, which was formed and registered under the Societies Act in 2008, 10 years ago, and of course is still functioning today, playing a very important role on this whole question of housing our most vulnerable citizens. The coalition has developed a community plan, which a 5-year plan, which embraces a number of concepts, one of which is Housing First, which is accepted by the coalition and its partners as the proper method to deal with the homeless problem. We've had some application of it in this Greater Victoria area in the recent past with the participation of the various parties, and it's an important concept, and it's so proven. It's proven that when people get housed, other problems begin to are taken care of, that they need less medical attention, and the prospects for employment can first appear in front of them, which were not possible until they got housed. And so that's a concept that we are grappling with in the city now, but the coalition is giving leadership to that concept, and just one of the things that it's doing. And one of the things that is the coalition is promoting, and I think rightly so, that there be an emphasis on making housing available for members of the Indigenous community who are overrepresented in the population, who are lacking housing today. And of course, that the roots of that all goes back to the colonial days of many years ago, and the coalition has recognized the importance of going the extra mile, if you like, to help the Indigenous people who find themselves in this unsatisfactory and unfortunate position at this time. So just another piece of work that the coalition is doing to bring unity within our community. We're not there yet where we've ended homelessness. It's a work in progress, but it's the objective. And we'd be a lot poorer if our community hadn't rallied around a coordinated effort to deal with the problem under the basis of the leadership that the coalition has given to the problem that we face.
homelessness impacts all of our community, we now have an opportunity to make a difference by saying, I will match. And that is the $50,000 challenge grant by the Sun Star Fund of the Victoria Foundation. Donors believe that the Streets to Homes program of the Coalition to End Homelessness has a real opportunity of going a long way to solve the problem of homeless people. I encourage everyone to participate in this endeavor.